Hello and good morning. I'm meteorologist Sean Macaday. Update to our U.S. drought monitor. We haven't seen much in the way of changes. Still, drought continues in our viewing area. Southern Minnesota seeing the worst of it right now, particularly places in Rochester, Olmsted County, some parts of Dodge, Steele, Mower, and Fillmore counties. That's where it seems to be worse. Really, our whole viewing area in southern Minnesota is still at that severe level of drought. It's just that area in the red shading where it's quite severe. We definitely need the rain. Good news, I am tracking some chances. Not so much today. There are a couple of passing drops right now, but it's not much close to Albert Lee. But really into tomorrow. And again on Sunday. Today, what you can expect, a mix of sun and clouds. Some spots this morning, it's rather cloudy. In other spots, it's completely sunny. This kind of on and off sunshine is how it's going to be for most of the day, up until probably 3 p.m. when things start to get really cloudy in some spots across the area. Upper 70s this afternoon in southern Minnesota. It'll be even warmer in North Iowa. But if you're headed to Thursday's downtown, which, by the way, it's the last one for the year, for the summer, well, if you want to get there, we're going to be in the upper 70s. Getting more cloudy, like I said, after 3 p.m. Even at times this evening, it'll be almost totally cloudy. So those clouds continue to push in. It'll be in the low 80s in North Iowa, maybe even Albert Lee and Austin. The clouds move in. Then overnight, we'll be tracking a couple of our first raindrops that we're tracking. This chance early tomorrow morning, probably around 3 a.m., it's looking weaker, I'll say, but still we'll track a couple of brief showers, maybe a quick thunderstorm moving through 3, 4, 5 a.m. Then things clear out for the early afternoon. We're in the mid-80s right here tomorrow at 3 p.m. with plenty of sunshine. It's also more humid tomorrow as well. This extra heat and humidity will fuel a couple more storms. These storms look to get going maybe 5 p.m. and after. Some kind of centered around the Twin Cities, Albert Lee, Rochester, and down the Mississippi River corridor. Maybe not so much Mason City. Mason City looks a little bit removed from these, but the rest of us, we will be tracking these thunderstorms tomorrow evening. We're at a 2 out of 5 risk from the Storm Prediction Center in this area I have described in the yellow shading right here. We're looking at isolated storms. That is likely tomorrow evening. Some of these could be severe. And if there is a possibility that, some of those stray storms could find their way towards Mason City and maybe even Albert Lee. If I were drawing this, not the Storm Prediction Center, but if I were drawing this, I would have this a little bit more west to include Albert Lee. We're watching for wind and hail with these. You're going outside tomorrow, middle part of tomorrow is best, of course, with storms early and late. That could impact some plans. Saturday's a beautiful day to get outside. Another chance for rain on Sunday.